We got heavy news from Kraken Occupat. Israel has stepped up more of the evictions of the Palestinians from East Jerusalem, and numerous people have attended eviction orders in regards to a settlement organization that has already taken over a heavy deal of the Palestinians district within the area of the East. There are now basically flags that are basically turning up around the area, and now they're buying a heavy amount of the properties. However, this has been an ongoing thing since 2004, and now is being seen that they occupy a heavy amount of the area within East Jerusalem, more or less Israeli flags. There are approximately 32 families within the neighborhood in order to leave, and they have until the end of their holiday, Ramadan, which is around March, to leave as the Supreme Court of Israel demanded it. Daniel Luria, who is the executive director of Conan Him, has stated that the Palestinians are nothing more than illegal squatters as the Yemen Jews before 1929 had the area first, and this is simply a historical injustice of occupation. One family has stated that, however, they've been living there since 1967. However, the settlers of the Israeli group stated that they have been there longer, so that they take claim to it. As we all know, Israel has deemed all of Jerusalem as its own capital and has encouraged heavy Zionist settlement of predominant Palestinian areas, and now settler incursion residential movements have been increased since the attack in October, even though granted that Jerusalem has not been recognized by the international community. Also, Israel has recently released 15 bodies of the Palestinians that were killed during the Gaza genocide 3 days after recovering the remains of the last hostages. This is now occurring at a past rate in order to basically have Trump put his so-called peace plan out. And Ron Gilly was among the 251 hostages taken by Hamas. However, he was one of those that was released after the ceasefire deal was complete. He was believed to be part of the remaining 48 hostages that were in Gaza to be dead. However, he is alive. The health ministry of Gaza are now trying to identify the 15 bodies, and only 99 of the bodies from Palestine have been handed over since October when the ceasefire was completed. However, granted that there was a ceasefire, there's still a lot more blood stains, as the Gaza health ministry stated that the Israeli strikes have killed around approximately 490 individuals since the ceasefire took effect. So there's definitely a lot more bodies to recover and a heavy amount of hostages to be returned. And of course, both sides are blaming each other for these violations. Unreal. And more or less, they're trying to back up the American military funding and continuing to spark in regards to trying to stop the so-called claim of Hamas. Also, an update, Israel has unfortunately struck Gaza again, killing more than 30 people, including 3 girls. That was more or less collateral damage according to the IDF. And they said that this is all because they're retaliating in regards to the ceasefire, and they were trying to attack caches and manufacturing sites as well, folks. And now this is basically 500 civilians that have been killed according to Gaza health officials. Here's your source for context. Please pause. Please pause again and read. Keep reading. Go ahead. Almost there, folks. And the final piece. Wait, this is the final piece, sorry. Unfortunately, folks, there will be more stories like this, so please give me a follow on my platforms if you haven't yet. Upscrolled, Skylight, YouTube, Substack, Instagram, and Neptune. Until then, folks, keep informed, keep safe, and keep fighting the good fight.